Live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Really appreciate you joining us. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, so that's what you see behind me, and we appreciate you watching on whatever app or device you are on. I want to remind everybody you can go to the Fox 12 streaming apps on, like, say, Fire TV or Apple TV, Roku. If you do watch a lot on there, that's a great way to download our Fox 12 Oregon app, and so you can watch us live and everything else that we do. But right now, we're talking about something coming up on September 29th, and that is the Oregon Charity Championship. This is a golf tournament that takes place every year, featuring a number of different nonprofits and charitable organizations all competing against each other for a prize. But as part of that, we also get to find out about all the great work that each one of them does. And that's what we're doing right now. We're talking about the Boys and Girls Clubs of Portland Metro. We've got Terry E. Johnson here, CEO. And Terry, thanks so much for joining us today to talk about this. We're going to get into the championship and golfing and all of that. But before we do, would you mind giving everybody just a rundown of the Boys and Girls Clubs and how it works and the work that you do around here?
Yeah, for sure. Greg, thank you for having us on today to talk about, the work that we do in our communities and the impact that we're making. But Boys and Girls Clubs of Portland Metro is an organization that focuses on providing, transformative after-school, out-of-school time programming for young people ages 6 to 18. We operate during the after-school hours from 2:30 to 6 p.m. during the school year, and then 9 to 6:30 during the summer times. But our programming is all about, engaging youth in our clubs to give them a safe and positive space to go while their parents are working, but to also really, guide them through enrichment programming that focuses on life and career pathways through 4 focus areas. So we focus on STEAM, sport and play, financial empowerment, and then also career exploration, so that our young people are building skills as the future workforce. We have 5 clubs that we operate across the Portland metro area, spanning from Hillsborough all the way out to East County in the Rockwood community.
I mean, that's covering a wide range there, a wide area, number one, which is great. So that means I would imagine that you can be impactful in a lot of different communities within that. And then on top of that, that's an age group that really covers a pretty big range in there as well. So it's providing, I would imagine, a lot of different programs for those different age groups and different focuses on different aspects of that.
Yeah, absolutely. We have something for our elementary kids, which, parents who are working and trying to make ends meet, they have a affordable, safe space for their kids to go during out of school time hours, where they know that their kids are not just, playing and doing fun and games types of activities and recreational things, but they're also building soft skills because a lot of the structured programming that we're doing with our young people is really designed to complement what they're learning in school. But then when it comes to our teens, for middle school and high schoolers, we're also providing programming that's relevant to them on their age level.
No, that's amazing. And to reiterate that one point too that you just mentioned there, yeah, for parents who are working, those are critical hours right there, where the kids can be there with you all at these different locations. How many kids total are within the program? And that may not be an answer that you have right off the bat, but I'm just curious when we're talking about all these different locations.
Yeah, we serve over 1,000 kids each year, and that's through direct in-club programming, but through our community outreach efforts, we serve as many as 10,000 plus families, because we have family nights. We also have other groups who come into our clubs in our physical spaces who share space with us. So we reach a broad swath of people in our community.
Amazing. And, when it comes to that, it's something that's obviously, it costs money. There's funding that's needed I'm sure, for all those programs and the resources. So when it comes to that side of things, how do you go about fundraising for these for the organization and the programs you provide?
Yeah, we have a variety of different funding streams to support our mission. That ranges from special events that we do each year. We have an annual gala called Be Great Ball that we do every May. We do our Lemonade Day program, which is kind of a mixture of programming activity where our young people are learning entrepreneurial skills through running their lemonade stands in the summer. But we also have sponsors who support that program as well. And then we raise money directly with individuals who are, about 20% of our funding. And then we also bring in grant funding as well from local foundations.
Wow, that's a lot of work to cover all those bases. Yeah, but important for all that you're providing there. So going from that, talking about the fundraising streams there, the Oregon Charity Championship featuring a number of different organizations competing in this golf tournament. I have to ask, will you be competing on your team?
I won't be competing on my team. I'm not a golfer, but I am surrounded by individuals who have a passion for the game of golf. So we've identified 2 men and 2 women who are really good at golf. They're not professionals, but they're really good, who will be competing on our behalf.
Nice. So giving yourself a chance in that. That's great. Well, for this tournament, if you were to win the prize, where would that funding go to?
Yeah, it goes directly to our programs. 80% of every dollar that we raise goes to direct service, although our administrative supports are, intended to support our frontline staff. But it goes, directly to the 4 focus areas that I've mentioned: our sport and play programming, our financial empowerment programming, our sport and play programming, and career exploration. And so those dollars really support our kids building skills that are going to prepare them for the world of work.
So getting all of that in there and helping out so many different students, as you just mentioned, and so many different kids on all those different levels. Well, for people out there who want to know more about the Boys and Girls Clubs or even participate, volunteer, donate, all of that, what's the best place for them to go? Yeah,
so just go to bgcportland.org. You can find a variety of different volunteer activities. We have folks who volunteer to support our reading program for our elementary kids. We consider that to be part of life and career readiness as well, making sure they have a foundation in grades 1 through 3. So you can read to our club kids virtually. You could also volunteer for Lemonade Day and help kids build their lemonade stand, micro enterprises during the summer as well. And then also, if you want to make a financial contribution, you can do that as well. Well, just amazing, what you're able to do there and how you're able to help out so many people with that. And, Terry, I really appreciate you being able to join us here, too, just to talk about all of this and let everybody know just about the amazing programming that you're doing. And, best of luck in the tournament for that. But for everything else, too, just thank you for all that you do. Yeah, and thank you, Greg, for having us on. We really appreciate it. And we're really pushing to win the prize money. It could help our organization in so many different ways. Fantastic. Well, Terry, thank you very much for joining us here on Fox 12 Now. Okay, sounds great. Thank you. And for everybody watching, we are live streaming here, so we appreciate those who join us, and I am pressing the buttons there, and sometimes I may press the wrong button on accident, so I'm just going to say that right out there, but forgive me for that. But otherwise, we really appreciate you joining us and being a part here of this show. So download that Fox 12 Oregon app. That's a great way to participate and watch all the stuff that we do here. And if there's ever breaking news, that's also how we will bring that to you as well, outside of our other news shows. But our 4 p.m. news is coming up soon, so you'll be able to stream that right here on the app as well. But I'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.